Hi guys, it's Nique. It is Friday, July 28th. So I was supposed to make this video earlier, but I ended up going right to work after my appointment. So today I had my first weigh-in because I told you guys I had to lose that 13 pounds. So that appointment was today, was at 9:15 this morning. So it was a pretty quick appointment. I went in, they called me right away as soon as I got checked in. And go in, first thing I did was got on the scale. I already knew I hadn't lost the weight this time, so I wasn't gonna be depressed about it or anything. So I knew I hadn't. And I also knew that I hadn't put forth the effort that I should have. So I wasn't really expecting them to say, "Oh yeah, you lost 13 pounds." So no, I hadn't. So I got on the scale, and in a month I've gained 1 pound. I personally, considering the circumstance and my hectic schedule and busy life and everything, I don't consider that to be just the ultimate loss. I don't consider that to be any sort of defeat or anything like that. However, I was looking for a little bit more of some more guidance for things that I could work on in the meantime, like for next month, just to see if I can lose a little bit of the weight, or try to do a little bit better. So I didn't meet with the surgeon, which I didn't expect to, but I met with one of the PAs that works in the office, and she was really nice, and we started off by talking about like my eating habits and my schedule from day to day. And really, what one of the most difficult things about me and this whole process is I have two jobs, and they are both completely different in nature. Like, one is a clinical setting, the other one is an office setting. They're different times of the day. I work completely different shifts, and it's from day to day, it's just completely different. So I don't have a set schedule. I don't have any sort of kind of regulation to my life. So it makes it really difficult for me to do anything that has any kind of structure to it. So when she asked questions about, like, okay, well, what time do you wake up in the morning? Well, some days I wake up at 7, and some days I wake up at 1 in the afternoon. If I work third shift, it's just completely different. So trying to get someone to understand that is a little difficult, especially if they are not the ones that are doing it. But she was really nice, and she listened to me to kind of talk about it and everything, and gave me tips on things that I kind of know and just kind of do and kind of don't do sometimes. But then afterwards, she asked like if that was kind of helpful, and I really told her how I felt. Like, I've implemented a lot of different changes, from not even just when I started this process towards surgery, but just in general, just like smaller portions, making healthier options, choosing healthier options at like fast food restaurants, and eating healthier snacks and things like that. Like, I've tried all of these things, and this is the reason why I'm pursuing surgery. Like, you can't just tell me to do these little things and it's just going to be the easiest thing for me to lose weight. Like, that's why I'm here. And she was completely receptive of that. So, not saying the information that she gave me I didn't receive. I definitely gladly listened to the information she gave me. But she also gave me another tool that was something that I really was what I was looking for, was something a little bit more. She prescribed me a medication called Phentermine. And what it is, it's, in a nutshell, it's a stimulant that will boost my metabolism. Thus, as a result, it'll cause me to lose weight. So it's a pill that's taken once a day, and it's actually listed as a narcotic or a controlled substance. I was reading about Google. I was reading on it, reading stuff about it on Google, and it pops up as a controlled substance. It's kind of scary almost, but yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's a 30-day 30-day supply for so you take it for about 30 days. It's supposed to help you lose weight over a short period of time. So you're not supposed to take this long term, like a year or anything like that. From what my understanding of it is, that you're supposed to take it for a couple months. A good question that was brought up was that well, a good thing that she brought up was that it's something that can be taken post-op as well. So they try to stop you from taking it when it's closer to surgery, but then once you're post-op, then you can go back to taking it, and it'll help you out after surgery as well. So that was pretty cool. So I was pretty excited about that. So she wrote that prescription and sent it over to my pharmacy, but it's not covered by my insurance. So luckily it's not too expensive of medication. It's $38. So I'm just gonna buy it. Like, I'm just gonna pay out of pocket for it. It's not that expensive. And at this point I kind of consider myself needing it, because I was a little frustrated to have gone back and gained a pound, even though I'm not torn up about it, but it's just a little frustrating just because I'm ready more than ever to start moving towards the process of surgery. And I kind of feel a little stagnant right now. Like, I'm still doing little things. Like, I have these little appointments. I had my psych eval yesterday. My EGD is next week, but I still feel kind of stagnant. And gaining weight is definitely something that's going to continue to make me feel that way. So her giving me that medication, as well as me putting in a little bit more effort as far as my eating habits and going to exercise and things like that, the medication will definitely put me in the right direction. So I plan on starting the medication next week, just because by it being a controlled substance, you're not able to drink when you're on it. And I'm going to a wedding next weekend. I know that might sound a little irresponsible, but hey, whatever. I'm going to a wedding. I'm gonna go have fun. I work all the time, so I deserve to have fun sometimes. So I'm gonna start this medication next Sunday. The wedding is next Saturday, so I'm gonna start on Sunday. I'll let you guys know after a couple days how I'm feeling and any side effects that I'm noticing. She said that it might cause like headaches, or I don't know, what else did she really say? Like raise your blood pressure. They need to monitor my blood pressure monthly while I'm on it to see, just because it's a stimulant, so it's kind of similar to the effects you get from like caffeine. So they need to monitor me while I'm taking it and see how I'm doing. But I'll let you guys know. And yeah, Herman says he would like to take the pill too. He has high blood pressure, so we probably shouldn't let him do that. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens and how my weight loss journey changes with this little tool that I have. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens.
When your next weigh-in?
My next weigh-in is on the 24th of August. So I'm hoping that is my... I didn't even make another appointment. She asked me if I wanted to make another appointment today, and I told her no. I'm hoping that appointment is my last weigh-in appointment. I'm going to try my best to make it my last weigh-in appointment, because I don't want to continue to keep dragging this along. Like, I'm looking forward to just moving towards a surgery date at this point. And I think that me and Herman have a big enough gap at this point now where he can have surgery and be well on his way to recovery, so that I can have mine and he can take care of me. And it won't overlap, because we started the process together, and if everything had gone as smoothly as we thought that it would for both of us, we'd be having surgery almost on the same day or in the same week. And that wasn't gonna work, because we live together and we don't have anyone to take care of us except for ourselves. So I think we should have a far enough gap where it should work out kind of perfectly. And yeah, so that is all for now. I will keep you posted. I guess the next video I'll be making is probably my EGD appointment.
Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. Oh yeah, I guess I can tell you guys about that a little bit. So it's Tuesday. They called me today to let me know about the little logistics of it. So I have to be there at 11:45. Procedure is at 12:45. So you guys will probably hear from me then. I'll make a video before. Don't expect the after one until probably the next day. Just because after seeing Herman, it's probably not gonna happen. But
I'll record it.
that is all for now. Bye guys.